Hello, kitchen crew. Welcome to our Cheesy Creamy Grits Lab preview. Um, I, I'm hoping you all have your lab plans with you at home today because we have a lot of notes that we're going to take while we go through this. Make sure you please have a pencil or pen. This will be your ticket into the foods lab tomorrow. Otherwise, you will need to do the alternative assignment, and we wouldn't want that. So let's go ahead and look at our recipe. You'll notice that under the column of ingredients, we have, and here's our ingredients, okay, right there at the very top of our recipe. But you'll notice that we have a couple things that are missing here. So let's go ahead and write those in. You'll need these for tomorrow. I'm going to just change my pen color so it's a little bit more fun than just black. So we need, please write this down, 3 cups of chicken broth. Make sure you put your unit. The unit is right here. You don't need to draw this arrow, but that's the unit. That's so you know, is it teaspoons or tablespoons, a cup or a pint? So we need 3 cups of chicken broth. We need 2 cups of milk. Again, don't forget your unit. We need 1/2 teaspoon. Remember, there's multiple ways you could write teaspoon, but a small t would work, or a TSP. You don't want to use a large T or TBSP. Why? Right, because that would be a tablespoon. So now we're down to our quick cooking oats, and we need 1 cup of those. Our cheese, we need 1 cup of shredded cheddar. You may have to shred your own cheddar, but we'll just be using another piece of kitchen equipment. We need 1/2 cup. Make sure you don't write 1 cup. That would be a lot of Parmesan. And then for these 3, just go ahead. I write a little big, but you're going to just write pinch, and that's truly what it says. You're just going to take a pinch of the white pepper, the cayenne, and the nutmeg. So now that we have our ingredients, let's scroll down, or you guys can just look at the bottom of your page. We are now going to focus on the directions. And our directions are in a large blank. So please go ahead and write saucepan. Oops, I'm still on highlighter. Here you go. So in a large saucepan, bring the chicken broth to a boil. Now remember, boil is a vocab word, so go ahead and circle that and make sure that you can define it if I were to ask you in your kitchen. So remember, a boil is when bubbles consistently break the surface of the water, or the chicken broth in this example. Now we are going to add the milk. So write milk and salt to the saucepan and return it to a boil. Go ahead and underline boil so that you know how hot you should cook it to. Do not allow it to boil long though, as you don't want the milk to scald. Okay, you don't want to burn the milk. It has an awful odor if this happens, and there's a film that will develop on the top of the milk. Then you are going to gradually whisk in, the grits. What this means gradually, I'd like you to maybe next to it over here where my mouse was going crazy for a second, but I'd like you to write slowly and a little at a time. Okay, you're not going to just dump them all in at once. You're going to really take your time, and you're going to stir them the whole time you're doing this. So then you'll reduce the heat to low. So that would be like a 2 or a 3 on your stoves. So reduce the heat to low. Cook uncovered for about 10 minutes. Again, don't forget your unit. MIN is the unit for minutes. Or until grits become thick, stirring frequently. Go ahead and underline frequently a couple times, or if you need to, you can go ahead and highlight frequently. so that you remember that you need to consistently or constantly or all the time be stirring. You must stir or it will not get creamy. Stir in the cheeses. So that was just the grits and the broth, okay? So then, and the salt, I apologize, and the milk. So then you'll stir in the cheeses, the white pepper, the cayenne, and the nutmeg. Remember, these are just a pinch. You don't need very much at all. And then serve hot and enjoy. I always put a smiley face at the end because I hope you enjoy this. But remember, go ahead and re-listen or re-watch any parts of this video that you may have missed because I will not be giving any notes at the beginning of class tomorrow. You'll come in and you'll get right to work as soon as the bell rings and Miss Kay and I take attendance. But you should have all of this written down. Do not rely on one person in your kitchen and assume that, oh, I don't have to do it because somebody else will. I will be expecting these from every single person. Okay? Happy cooking!